Then you got Harvey Nichols department store there on the left, just doing up their windows by the looks of it. Yeah, it's Christmas windows already. Lights go on in Oxford Street on Wednesday, which is just ridiculous, isn't it? Christmas lights Wednesday. Now ahead on the right, this new apartment block, almost completed now. Well, I think they are completed. No one moved in yet though. There are 4 penthouses and they've been sold for quite a few years, even before the building was finished. I'm afraid you can't buy one. I think there's a few at the lower level that are still up for sale, and you're talking about 27 million for those, so cheap.
I'll take 2.
Prince Albert, this is the Royal Albert Hall, a round Roman style theatre famous for its summertime concerts of classical music. But on the right, this is Prince Albert's. This is the Albert Memorial. Some home.
Yes.
Harrods, the most famous of our department stores. Until the beginning of this year, it was owned by Mohammed Al Fayed, the father of Dodi, who died alongside Princess Diana, but he sold it very suddenly. Sold it. It now belongs to the Qatari royal family. A beautiful store, lovely to have a look in. You don't buy anything. Do check out the food department. They do have this wonderful food department.
Huge. Yeah.
So lovely shops left and right all the way along. Harrods is open till 8 o'clock every night.
What's the metro station right beside it?
Knightsbridge, the name of the station here.
Okay, thank you.
Mandarin Oriental Hotel on the left. Harvey Nichols store on the right. Towards Copenhagen on the left hand side here. Apsley House, one time his home, nowadays a museum. On the right hand side, the Hotel Intercontinental. Outside, these gates are in honour of the Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother gates. Luxury hotels on the right, you've got the Metropolitan, the London Hilton, and straight ahead on the right, that is the Dorchester. So Hyde Park on the left, and in the centre of the park is the Serpentine Lake, where Londoners come on a sunny summer's day to go boating. They also come here to play tennis, to go jogging, cycling or horse riding. Remember them. So American Embassy through the trees to the right. On the left hand side, the Canadian High Commission. On the right hand side, you've got lots of designer shops, art galleries, antiques that you just bought.
Bentley. Royce.
After you've had the haircut, you can go and buy a Jaguar with it.
Yeah.
You can afford them.
Well, yeah.
CNBC. It's Valerie again.
And on the right, that's Caviar House, where you buy your champagne and your caviar. But you still got the patisserie Valerie on the right for the lovely French pastries, a bit cheaper. De Beers on the left if you want to buy yourselves a diamond. And the street to the left, on the street for designer shops. To the left of Burlington Arcade, that's an 18th century Regency shopping arcade. And on the left of Royal Academy of Arts. So once again, it's where you buy the luxury foods. Next to it, you've got Hatchards. They're booksellers to the royal family. You see the royal crests over the doorway. It means a member of the royal family has been a customer there for at least the past 3 years. Liberty's on there as well, beautiful store. Now straight ahead of us you have the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. And we're very close here to Chinatown. Behind the building straight ahead is London's Chinatown, Chinese shops and restaurants. So it's always very busy around here, but more at night. Tap to the right, the War Memorial. Street to the right leads to the Cabinet War Rooms, underground rooms used during the Second World War by Sir Winston Churchill for his cabinet meetings, and they're open to the public. The official title of the Houses of Parliament is the Palace of Westminster, although most of the building you see here today is the tower on the left is called the Victoria Tower. At the base of the tower is the Sovereign's entrance. That's where the Queen enters when she opens Parliament. Now the state opening the Parliament normally the second week in November, but not this year because we've just had a general election earlier in the year. So tide. The difference between low and high tide is 23 feet. They have two high tides a day. You got the London Eye on the left, and looking back to the left you got the best view of the Houses of Parliament. You can see for 25 miles there are 32 carousels, each of them holds 25 people, and it takes half an hour to complete the circuit. The fire in 1834. On the left hand side, St Margaret's Westminster Parish Church apartment where Sir Winston Churchill was married, and behind it this is Westminster Abbey. This is our great coronation church. All our kings and queens have been crowned here on this site since 1066. Last coronation to take place here was that of our present Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. It took place on the 2nd of July.
这什么女王住的地方？对，来喽。
走啊！
I want to see the horses. Changing guard.